Hello everybody. Today we got an interesting opportunity at a kind of a pick and pull thing, but it's not at the pick and pull, but it is Nathan's 05 Lincoln Town Car Signature, and unfortunately it's not doing so good, and the decision was made to get rid of it, and I have the privilege and pleasure to pull a few parts off of it and kind of do a little exploration before it goes to what ultimately is going to be a junkyard. So it lived a good life. It got a ton of miles on it. We all know that from the previous video. You know, he thought he had like 200 something on the odometer, but then it ended up being that he found out later in the process of selling it that it actually ended up being over 500,000 miles. And then something in the transmission crapped out, and ultimately he's already moved on to this thing, which I did film before, which is of the filming of this I haven't even edited it yet. So I got yeah, so I got a lot of work to do. So all right, so here's the point of this video. I'm gonna do a quick inspection. I don't really have any need for any particular part. There was a few things that I wanted, but kind of just looking through it, so it looks like his is suffering from the same type of situation that mine is. I was hoping to take this panel because I got water inside of this emblem here, but looks like his is doing the same exact thing. So
and my reverse lights are all crapped out. Okay,
I also see some chrome is becoming to come off here, which I don't have that, but definitely have water, so will have to be for another day. I do want these letters for sure, even if I don't need them on my car right now. I want to, like, I don't know, glue them to my desk or something.
Just change it so you gotta get Lincoln on one side and Lincoln on the other.
Oh yeah, it's gotta freak people out.
Lincoln.
Double Lincoln, double town car. You know, it's enough of a car to you know, to have two. Ooh, I am taking these for sure, even if they are the tabs inside broken. But these things, you know, and like I said, we'll happy to talk business, because these things are hard to come by. Let's see. Yep, probably I'll take one of these, whichever one is better looking. I don't know what else. Oh, maybe, and I know your interior is black, but maybe I do want the ashtray, because mine was drilled through. So when I bought my car, somebody drilled through it and they put in some sort of a backup camera attachment to there, so I got holes.
Mine's pretty beat up.
So we'll see maybe that's one of those things. Oh, these straps, I'll check to see. And then these clips too, these are also hard to come by, and they always fall off. I don't know, depending on how much effort it's gonna take to actually get the hood ornament like in the proper way, I might, with your permission, just break it off, like right here.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
What?
The guy wanted the ornament.
Oh, so I cannot. This
so
is
we're
off.
gonna have to leave the ornament.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
One thing I gotta swap on the headlights, actually.
Okay.
I'm keeping those. I can sell those for.
Okay. Yeah, headlights.
For a month ago. So.
Headlights for sure. Okay. All right. Well. So the point of this video right now is actually just to kind of show you kind of where we are. Just for the time's sake, I'm not going to film the whole thing, but I will film if there's anything that's going to end up going on my car. Then obviously, you know, I'll film that at a later time. What about your battery? Do you want to keep that, or it's pretty old? I mean, I don't need it.
It's a newer battery. I don't know, see what the guy says.
Yeah, so maybe. I mean, the car's not drivable as it is right now, right?
I can move it. I just don't know how long it'll go.
Okay.
It's more of it's waiting for it to explode, the transmission to explode.
Okay, well, we don't want that.
Yeah.
And actually, I've never actually looked at how to even take apart this. Okay, it looks like there's like a washer in there. That's just gonna have to come off.
Yeah,
okay.
Because Rich was looking at doing the trans work if he bought it, and I'm looking at these, and he said he couldn't do it, but then I'm looking at it, he's like, yeah, there's no way you're gonna be able to get to it. Every single bolt's gonna have to be drilled out of there.
Oh, which is a nightmare. So probably.
My mechanic's like, if I'm lucky, I could do it for $700. He's like, just junk it, honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering the mileage, considering kind of all the other issues, and considering you already invested into this, so obviously it's not a. You know what? Rich could have actually used this liner right here, right? Because his was chewed through by a rodent.
Well, he got one, right?
So I think he did. He did do it.
Him right now, just to see.
Yeah, if he wants it. Also, too bad that your grill is also dechroming. Whoa, dechroming, because I the emblem here is also took on some water, but mine is actually starting to lose. It's interesting how they do it in different spots. Like yours is coming off around, and mine is coming off like at the teeth, at the waterfall element. All right, okay, well, so now you guys know a little bit more about the history, and you know, it lived a good life. I mean, somebody drove the living Jesus out of it, that's for sure. And then obviously turn back the replace the display, so that's kind of an interesting way of doing it. All right, okay, so I'm gonna start picking and pulling, and then after I'm done, I'll show you what I got. Recording away. All right, so taking off the remaining few lettering. These actually come off very nicely. The signature badge, there's a lot of glue on it, and I was told that the fishing line is more effective than floss, but not being a fisher person, or a fishing person.
It's rated more than for a few teeth.
Yeah. I guess the trick is just to get it just enough. Whoops. There we go. And the first time I went to that pick and pull place, I wasn't prepared, because I wasn't sure what to expect there. So now I'll know to get the fishing line or whatever the case might be. Come on. And it's being stubborn. It's a bittersweet moment for everyone. There we go. You can kind of see that it's a town car though. Not as shiny.
Hit it with a DA.
Yeah.
You won't.
Come on. Yeah, there you go. For anyone who's trying to do this, now that I'm doing it for the first time ever, the trick is to just catch it enough underneath.
I think a 6-pound line would probably be really good with this.
All right, it's starting to go. I don't know, you have to go too. So, there we go.
Voila.
Okay, well, I think that's kind of all. Here, I can take over. Thank you. I think that's actually all she wrote. So not a big pull here. There's a few things that I wanted to get, but ultimately we got the letters there for the town car. Got a few of these but actually these are wrong kind for my car. But I still want a few, and then take a couple of these signatures and this. Fortunately, the ashtray situation is too difficult. The wire wouldn't come out. I didn't want to rip it out. So, all right. Well, Nathan, any remaining words? Any last words?
544,270 miles. May she rest in peace. She's getting picked up today at 3, and the guy's gonna part it out and then send it to the crusher. I will be he's gonna send me the video, and I'll be posting it.
Okay. All right.
It gets crushed. That'll be sad, but it served its life.
Well, very well said. Let's give it a last, raw. Once again, I felt bad for doing this, but if it's not me, it's gonna be someone else.
Schmuck who doesn't have the same respect.
Yeah. But I do respect the person, so the person who's picking up this vehicle, right, might be going to a crusher, might be this, might be that, but then I was told they want this, so there's respect for that person, because I mean, it's a classic, and it's nice. So let's leave him with that. All right, so we'll see everybody. This is Nathan. I am Vitaly, as you know me, and let's say goodbye to the town car. See you. Rest in peace. Bye.